This is the Lockpicking Lawyer, and what I have for you today is a really innovative padlock from Ovio. It's a lock that allows the user to both rekey the lock and change the bitting on the key to match it. It was the product of an Indiegogo campaign a few years ago, and I'm not sure if these are still made. But because the mechanism is so unusual, we're going to do things a little bit different today. I'm going to take it apart first to show you what's inside, and I think that'll help you better understand what's going on while I'm picking. Taking it apart is very easy. When the key's in the unlocked position, we can stick anything sharp down this little hole. That pushes a detent that releases the core. Now if we look at the core and the key, we can see each one has 4 rotors, and each of those rotors has 6 numbers on it. When the rotors are set so that the numbers on the core match the numbers on the key, they will work together. In this case, it is 1, 4, 3, 1. Now the lock rotors are particularly interesting. Each one of them is a standalone lock core with 3 pins axially arranged. So when all 4 of these rotors are bound together, they essentially create a 12-pin lock. Now a word about the key space, that is the total number of possible keys. With 4 rotors and 6 positions, there are about 1,300 possible combinations. That may seem like a lot until you realize you can look down the keyway and in a couple of moments narrow it down considerably. If there is a pin at the 12 o'clock position, we know that rotor is set on an odd number. If there is not a pin there, we know it's set on an even number. That may not seem like a huge advantage until you do the math and realize it narrows it down from 1,300 possible combinations to just 81. That's few enough that you could probably try them all if you had some time and one of these user configurable keys. Okay, let's put all this back together and see what it takes to pick it open. Okay, that is locked up. Tensioning is done from that little notch there, and I just bent a piece of music wire to reach in and grab onto it. It's fairly easy. Because we have such a wide open keyway, I'm using this thick 50 thousandths pick, and that makes sure I don't slide off the sides. Now as far as strategy goes, because there is some take-up between each of the rotors, this picks a lot more like 4 3-pin locks than it does one 12-pin lock. So I'm going to work my way back, setting each of the 3 pins on each of the rotors. So that's rotor 1, number 1, 2, 3 is binding tightly, got to click there, felt some movement. Number 2, 1, 2, 3, felt some movement. I think 2 is set. Going back to the third, 1, 2, 3. I think we have the third rotor set, and fourth rotor, 1, 2, 4 is binding very tightly. And we got this open. So, not too hard to pick. It really is an interesting concept, but between decoding attacks and picking, I think it could definitely use some improvement. In any case, that's all I have for you today. If you do have any questions or comments about this, please put them below. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please subscribe. And as always, have a nice day. Thank you.